Hi, Angela Beeching here with the 4x6 of how to write a great bio. And no, we're not talking lumber. It's the 4 tips and the 6 steps to writing an effective dynamic musician's bio. There's often confusion about what a bio is and what it should do. So to be clear, a bio is not your biography. It's not a detailed account of your life. It is rather an essential promotional piece. It's your calling card. It's your chance to make that first great impression. The real challenge in writing a bio is in how you're going to convey in just 2 or 3 concise paragraphs what's distinctive about you and your music. The whole point is to make a connection with the reader and to communicate who you are. Bios are essential because they're used on websites, on all the social media platforms, in press kits, grant proposals, and on concert programs. So actually you need multiple versions of your bio, and you need to be able to tailor these to fit the situation and your intended reader. To help with all of this, I've got 4 tips on what to avoid, and then I can walk you through the 6 steps to writing a better bio. So the first tip is check your emotional baggage. Set aside any self-esteem or ego issues. You want to be writing from a place of positive honesty and objectivity. Second, avoid hype and cliché. So get rid of any extraneous adjectives or overused phrases. Third, you want to avoid what I call the laundry list syndrome. So avoid sentences that are packed with long, boring lists of your credentials. And last, don't write in chronological order. So don't organize your information by date or time sequence. Now that you have the 4 tips, let's move on to the 6 steps for how you're actually going to write this bio. The first step is to gather your raw material. So you want to make a very comprehensive list in column form of all the items that could possibly go into this bio. You want to include the venues where you've performed, people you've collaborated with, projects you've been involved in. Also, don't leave out interesting anecdotes of what you've done, in the course of being a musician. Interesting things that have happened to you on the road, perhaps distinctive hobbies that you have. You can also include awards, honors, degrees, all of that. But keep in mind, we're looking for something that will help set you apart from others and really reveal who you are as a person. As a side note, if you're a composer or an improviser, you need to also include an engaging description of your music. So once you have this very comprehensive list, you go on to step 2, which is to select the possible opener for your bio. We're looking for a lead, something to grab the reader's attention. And you might find 1 to 3 items. You want to be looking for things that are maybe a little unusual, interesting, and set you apart. Once you have your possible opener, go on to step 3, which is to group the items on your list by type. You want to pair apples with apples. So for instance, if you perform a lot of early music, maybe that would be a grouping. If you are a singer and you do a lot of oratorio work, that might be another. If you're a jazz musician and have performed at a number of international festivals, that might make a logical grouping. So just put the like items together. This will set you up well for step 4, which is to write topic paragraphs based on these groupings. Just make sure you stay on topic, stay focused, and within that draft paragraph, you can choose which items to include and which to leave out. And again, because we're not worrying about dates, we're not writing in chronological order, just stay on topic. Next, go on to step 5, which is to enlist your friends in helping you fine-tune your draft. They may see things that you've left out, and they can certainly help and make this more fun for you. Make sure you ask your friends to read it out loud back to you. This is a great way to catch yourself when you might have a run-on sentence or an awkward transition. It makes it easy to fix. And finally, last step, proofread like crazy. We've all made the mistake of sending something out with a typo or a grammatical error, and you don't need that. So, if you follow the 4x6, I can promise you're going to end up with a better bio. And if you'd like additional help with your career, other promotional items, what have you, I want to recommend my book, Beyond Talent, Creating a Successful Career in Music. This is the second edition, new, revised, expanded. Make sure you get the one with the purple cover. I recommend it. And there's also more information and resources on my site, beyondtalentconsulting.com. I'm Angela Beeching, wishing you all the best in your career. Dream big, plan smart, live well. See you next time.